Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams. Today I want to show you how you can make him fall in love with you. Yes, today I don't just want to show you how you can make him like you or how you can make him want you. I want to take things to the next level so that you can take things to the next level with him. Da-dum. What a stupid joke. But anyway, today it's all about how you can make him fall in love with you. What do you have to do in order to make a man fall in love with you? And the reason why I'm so passionate about this episode is because I thought about what my girlfriend did either consciously or subconsciously to make me fall in love with her. And I don't want to say that she planned every little step along the way. Maybe she did, maybe I should ask her, or maybe better not. But what I'm gonna say is that my girlfriend was very good at making me fall in love with her. And like I said, some things she maybe did on purpose, sneaky her, but there are other things I'm pretty sure that she wasn't aware of, but she just did them and it melted my heart. And today I want to share all the things that I learned from my own experience of falling in love with a woman, of being deeply in love with a woman. And I also want to share the experience of some of my coaching clients who successfully made the man of their dreams fall in love with them. And yeah, I just want to give you the opportunity and the ability to make the man of your dreams fall for you. And the first thing that you want to do, and that's a very basic tip, but just because it's basic doesn't mean that it doesn't work, and that's to show your affection whenever you want and whenever you can. One of the most brilliant things that I've ever heard, and I can't remember who said it, but some guy on YouTube once said, and he was in a marriage for, I think, 20 years or 25 years. He was still married or is still married till this day to his high school sweetheart. And he said that one of the best ways to make somebody fall in love with you and to also make sure that this person stays in love with you is to do what you've done at the beginning of the dating process and to just continue to do it. So in other words, if you are at the beginning of the dating process, you want to hug and kiss and cuddle your boyfriend all the time, or even if this guy is not your boyfriend yet. And when it comes to making a man fall in love with you and also making sure that he stays in love with you, being the affectionate girlfriend that he always wanted is one of the best things you can do, especially when you're not his girlfriend yet. And when you want him to fall in love with you. Because if you do what people do when they are in love with somebody, then you basically condition him. You condition his conscious mind, but also, even more importantly, his subconscious mind to be in this state of, we are already a loving couple. In other words, if you act like the affectionate girlfriend that he always dreamed of, then in his mind, he will turn you, and especially in his heart, he will turn you into the affectionate girlfriend that he now has and that he always wanted to have. So by acting like this affectionate girlfriend, he is way more likely to see you as, yes, you guessed it, his girlfriend. And up to this day, even though I'm already together with my girlfriend for quite a while, she's so affectionate with me, and I'm also very affectionate with her. I mean, we are both very affectionate people, but there are these small things. It doesn't even have to be bedroom related. Sometimes she just looks at me, kisses me, and then kisses me all over my cheek, like mwah, 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 mwah. And I love that. Those are those affectionate little moments that make me fall for her again and again. And if you show your affection whenever you want and whenever you can with this man, then I almost guarantee you that it's impossible for him to not fall in love with you. And if you then combine this physical affection with the emotional affection, which means you care about his physical and mental health, then this man will fall for you. And this is, by the way, also a reason why married men live longer. It's because men in general are not the best. Yes, I have to admit it. We are not the best at making doctor's appointments when we have something. We just say, I'm a guy, I don't need a doctor, I'm okay, until we're almost dead. That's basically why a lot of married men live longer. And one thing that a lot of guys love, me included, is when a woman truly cares about my health, when a woman cares about my physical health, my emotional health, my mental health, when she just asks me about it, when she makes sure that I make my dentist appointments. It can be small things like that. And it has nothing to do with this, let's say, this sitcom dad stereotype that, oh, this guy is not able to take care of himself. Oh, I have to be his mother. That's not what it's all about. It's just about showing him that you care. showing him that you care about his health. And this can make him fall in love with you very, very fast. And if you then also listen to his goals and his dreams, and you not only listen to his goals and his dreams, but you also visualize with him. I mean, if you, for example, say to a man, imagine we could do this, imagine we would do this, imagine we would live like this. This then puts this picture in his mind of you and him as a team. And there's nothing, and I really mean it, there's nothing more exciting for a high value man, especially a high value man, a guy who's ambitious, a guy who's successful, a guy who wants to achieve great things, which is, I guess, the guy that you want. At least 99.99%, or maybe I should say 100% of the women who I coach in Skype coaching sessions want such a man. Nobody books a coaching session with me and says, hey Sebastian, how can I get a complete loser who smokes weed all day long and doesn't have a job? No woman ever asks that. Every woman, of course, wants a man who's ambitious, who's successful. And you can get such a man by listening to his goals and his dreams, and then by visualizing with him, by planting this picture in his mind that you are his teammate. This is the kryptonite for every successful, ambitious man. And then show him how much you admire him. And this is something that always fascinates me when I talk about it in coaching sessions with amazing women, because women just don't have the same, you can say the same need, the same desire for admiration as men. I truly believe that, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, I believe in equality. I believe in equality 100%, but I don't believe that men and women are the same. We choose our partners not in the same way. We look for different qualities. And that's why it's also important for you to realize that for a man, admiration has such a high place in his mind and in his heart that when you admire him, it's almost impossible for him to not fall in love with you. And that's also why I recommend to every one of my coaching clients to check out this subreddit. If you have the Reddit app, Girls Mirren. If you go to the Girls Mirren subreddit, you see hundreds of pictures of women who admire their men, who admire their boyfriends and their husbands. And there are hundreds of thousands of subscribers in this subreddit, and I can guarantee you 99% of them are men. Because men love nothing more than the idea of a woman who admires them. And if you admire him for, even if it's just his good looks, but even more importantly for his ambition, for his goals, for his career, for his education, then he will fall in love with you. And he also will be devoted to you if you make him devoted to you. And you can make him devoted to you while at the same time also, of course, making him fall in love with you. If you go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, that's gethimkeephim.com/devoted, or you click on the first link in the description. And then I recommend that you watch this video till the very end, because in this video you learn more about the devotion sequence, and also you get the chance to invest in the devotion system, which is, in my humble opinion and also from my experience, the best program that you can possibly invest in if you want to make the man of your dreams devoted to you. Even if you don't know this man yet, even if you're single and you're not going on dates right now, if you meet this guy in the future and you know how you can make him devoted to you, this is priceless. And speaking of priceless, if you decide to invest in this program through the link in the description, you can then send a screenshot of your order receipt to Sebastian@gethimkeephim.com, and I will then give you access to a coupon code that gives you 50 euros off on your very first Skype coaching session with me that you can then use. You can use that coupon code when you go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype and you book your first coaching session with me. And what you can also do to make the man of your dreams fall in love with you is to be there for him when he needs you and to defend him when he needs you. And by defending him, I don't mean that you get physical and that you beat the crap out of everyone who wants to get near him. That's not what I mean, of course. Just joking right now. What I mean is that you support him when, for example, somebody disagrees with him, when somebody attacks him verbally. But of course, only if you also believe that he is right. I mean, if you're dating a man who's completely stupid and who always gets into verbal arguments and he has no idea what he's talking about, that's not what I mean. But if he's truly in the right and if you want to support him, then show him this support. Because this again goes back to what I mentioned earlier. Men, and especially high value men, especially ambitious men, want the woman in their life to be a teammate. And this action communicates team more than anything else. and then create many unforgettable memories with him, as many as you can. Be creative when it comes to your dating choices, to the dating venues you go to. Just be as creative as you want. And when it comes to creativity by choosing your dating venues, you don't just want to always be the one who says, hey, let's go there, hey, let's do this. You can plant seeds in his mind. You can, for example, tell him about this place that you always wanted to visit. You can tell him about this restaurant you always wanted to try. And then you motivate him to take you there. And there you can make unforgettable memories by not focusing on your smartphone, but by focusing 100% on him. And what you can also do to make a man fall in love with you is to give him presents that always remind him about you, no matter where he is. One of the best presents that my girlfriend ever gave me, I don't want to share exactly what it is, that's private, but it is something that reminds me of a certain memory that I made with her. And whenever I look at this present, I always go back in time to that memory. So for example, if you make a certain memory with him, you're traveling somewhere. Yeah, let's use this example. You're traveling somewhere to a really beautiful resort with him, and you stay there for 3 days. And then while you walk on the street, you see a shop that sells necklaces or a little bracelet or even a little ring, whatever it might be. You then buy this for him, even if it's just a ring that costs $2 or a necklace that costs $5. But because this necklace was bought in this place, he will always remember this memory with you when he looks at this necklace, when he's wearing this necklace, when he puts that necklace on, and that's exactly what you want. And now I think about how sneaky my girlfriend was by giving me this present. Well. Anyway, let's continue with the next point. Be aware of your energy when you're with him. Your energy matters more than the way you look. Of course, you also want to dress up for him, you want to look beautiful for him. But so many of my Skype coaching clients totally, and I really mean totally, overestimate the importance of their physical appearance and underestimate their energy, especially when it comes to attracting a man for a long-term relationship. Don't get me wrong. If you wanted to attract a man for a one-night stand, then yes, what matters most is your physical appearance. But if you are like all the other women who booked Skype coaching sessions with me, then you don't want a one-night stand. You want a man who commits to you. You want a man who wants a relationship with you. You want a man who looks at you as the woman of his dreams. And in this case, your energy is way more important. And by energy, I mean that you have this life-affirming, caring, and loving energy whenever you're with him. And this will make him want to be in your energy field all the time. And that's when he will call you back, text you back, or let's say initiate the texting conversation, initiate the calls, and he'll slowly but steadily, or maybe even very fast, fall in love with you. And if you don't just want him to fall in love with you, but you also want him to be 100% devoted to you, he only has eyes for you, he doesn't even look at other women, and you don't have to worry at all if he will ever cheat on you, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, or you can click on the first link in the description, watch this video, and then you can decide for yourself if you're ready to invest in the devotion system. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell, so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.